Hello friends, and welcome to a special edition of the Chaotic Let's Play. Today we are going to be renoing, not building, not a speed build, but a speed reno, if you will. The Fosters just purchased this home for their 2 adult children who are going to college, so I am renoing this house in order to make it not old and horrible. I didn't want to just demolish the whole house and start over because I wanted it to match the world, and I don't have a save file that I'm playing from for this, like somebody's save file where they redid the worlds. So I'm purely going off of what I have from base game, like what comes with these packs. So I just wanted it to match, so I really didn't bother with like demolishing the house. I just thought, let's say they bought this house and they're paying someone to renovate it with an unlimited budget, which I think it ends up costing like 80 something, which just seems like what they would spend on a house for their kids to live in. So it's going to be my 2 main Sims, which is Vivian and her twin brother Colin, and they are getting ready to go to university. They just graduated high school. And Vivian's twins, Anastasia and Archer, they are coming with them, and we are going to be doing a little bit of a college playthrough, a college let's play, if you will, with them and these 2. They're currently infants, so I'm going to probably age them up before we move into this house, just so that we have toddlers and not infants, so it's a little bit easier for the college road to hoe, you know? Like, that's going to be tough with some infants. But toddlers, not easy, but not as difficult. So first thing I wanted to do was give this place kind of a modern feel, but also like you can tell it's been renovated. So I wanted to open this wall up and get rid of that archway, but I wanted it to still be true to its original blueprint. So that's why I ended up going with like the spandrel thing and opening up and doing some columns. I thought that looked really great. And then I went for the absolute most basic millennial kitchen ever. So yeah. Also, it occurred to me after I got done building this, I left a spot for the high chairs to go on the wall outside the hallway. So that's probably where I'm going to put the high chairs, but literally there's 3 chairs to sit on. So when these toddlers age up, like, oh my word, there's going to be like, we're going to have to like fight for places to have dinner. But the idea that I had with this house was that I was going to renovate this house. They're going to move into it, and the parents are going to be like, and you guys are now adults, so you're now responsible for the bills. You need to either work jobs or get roommates to help you pay for the bills. And so I built the house with the intention of having 2 rooms for roommates, 1 room with 3 single beds and 1 room with a double bed. And then the twins have Vivian and Colin have their own rooms, but Vivian's twins are going to share the largest bedroom of the house. That was just kind of the compromise that I came up with. Vivian is our heir for the next gen. This is Gen 1, and Vivian is technically Gen 1. So the twins are technically Gen 2, even though we play with Vivian's grandma and her parents as part of the household. Listen, it was just more fun that way to give her an interesting backstory than to just start out with a single sim and be like, this is my Gen 1. I don't know. I just felt like doing that. And, yeah, it's my chaotic let's play, so I can do what I want. Ha! But anyways, I was going for like a kitschy kind of millennial kitchen is what I was going for. So I put up like random things that I thought would look good. And I'm technically a millennial, so there you go. You have a millennial's advice about this millennial kitchen. And take a shot every time I say millennial, and you'll be totally sloshed by the time this is over. But anyways, so I did stick to the original flooring that came with the build because I just like the flooring. I like the way it looked. I also like the idea of them like refinishing the flooring. And I did get a decoration tote, even though I don't end up leaving it in that bathroom. Don't worry. But I got a decoration tote because this is going to be their first house, and I feel like Vivian's going to be all like gung-ho and be like, yeah, we're going to decorate for every holiday. It's going to be great. And actually in the game, where we're picking up in the next edition of the Let's Play, in the next episode, we will be playing Winterfest. So we will be moving in for the spring semester, so there'll be Love Day coming up, things like that. And then Unfortunately, I think their grandma is getting older and she's probably going to pass away while they're in college. So we're going to make a holiday on the day that she dies called Remembrance Day. And it is going to be a day where you go to the graveyard, which we are also working on building a family graveyard. Stay tuned for that. We live in Copperdale, so I was thinking I would just renovate the park in Copperdale, leave it as a park lot, but add our graveyard, and we'll just go and put our graves there. So, and then there'll be like a place where you can go, you can do some stuff there, mourn, and we'll do park activities on Remembrance Day. I think that's going to be the best move. But I want Remembrance Day to be in the warm time, so like the spring or the summer, because I don't want them to like have to go to Remembrance Day in a blizzard and everyone dies, because that would just be sad. But anyways, so I'm just redoing this bottom area, and I wanted it to be like a big, like kind of common hangout space, and then I end up making all of the bathrooms full bathrooms, because if there's going to be this many people living here, there needs to be a full bathroom on every floor so we can just handle business, if you know what I'm saying. And I did put the prom music thingy on the coffee table, because prom music is bomb music. I absolutely love it. It's my favorite Sims music. And at first I was like, oh, prom music, that's so dumb, like what is it gonna be or whatever. And then we played through prom twice, and prom music is absolutely my favorite music in the whole Sims. So I do put a computer down here for everyone to use. I am on the fence about giving Vivian and Colin their own computers, but I have thought about doing like what do you call it? Getting them laptops so they could work from different spaces, like go to the commons of their respective colleges, because I'm about 20... No, I would say I'm about 70% sure that they're not going to the same college because of the distinguished degrees that they want. Colin is going to go for biology probably because he wants to be an athlete. And Vivian is going to go for fine art because she wants to be a style influencer. And so that's kind of what I want to do. She's going to be a freelance style influencer, but, you know, whatever. Either way, she needs a fine art degree and he needs a biology degree, and those are different schools. So we'll see how it goes. But that's why I moved them in. I want to move them into this house instead of letting them live in student housing. First of all, you can't bring toddlers to student housing. And second of all, I want them to go to different universities and have the best experience that they want to have. So that's where we are with this. This will also be my first time playing through college with Wonderful Whims installed, so I'm super excited for that and going to check out all of that. And you'll see when we get upstairs to the bedrooms, I do put a few Wonderful Whims items around, because this is, after all, a college house with college people living in it, so, you know, we're going to stick on theme. And this is the chaotic Let's Play, so I like to stir the pot whenever I can. Throw a box of this and a little bit of that around just to help things get moving. I was thinking about getting an alcohol and like drugs mod that you could like use to like get Sims to do things that they wouldn't normally do, but I don't know. I haven't found any that I'm like super like, oh, this is the best one or whatever. So if you guys have any suggestions, let me know. What kind of mods should I be getting to spice up the college life? And yeah, so I'm almost done here in this downstairs. I'm just going to throw a runner rug in this hallway and then do that bathroom really quick. And then we're going to skedaddle on upstairs. But it's felt empty, but I wanted it to be empty because we are going to have all these people in here, so it's going to feel really full. But also, this is college, so they're probably going to end up with like those boards that they have to do the projects on, and they're going to have different things that they got to do. So I'm going to have stuff that I have to put around. So I need room to be able to do that. So that's why it's a little less furniture and a little more space. But if you look at this shot right here, I just love the way that this like house looks with all this modern stuff in it. I just love the way I blended that. It looks so cool. Like, I want to live here. I absolutely love it. I was so happy. This build really got me thinking about what kind of build buy kits that I want to invest in. Because I definitely want to get a few things here and there to kind of help like zhuzh up my catalog and what I have. I have some CC, but I've really been trying to get away from CC just because, I don't know. It takes up a lot of space on my computer and it's taxing. It's also not fair to be like making videos like this and be showing the stuff that I have on my videos and then have people not be able to like find whatever it is that I have, because I don't keep track of my CC links, and a lot of the CC I have is old, so it may not even be on the Sims resource or very easy to find, which is the main place that I get all my CC is the Sims resource. For $12 you can get 3 months of premium, and you don't have to have any ads or wait or anything. You can just download really quickly. It is the absolute best. I love it. It's my favorite place. Now, the only thing I will never give up is my CC hair, my CC clothes, and my CC shoes. I could never. Also, the makeup is just far superior. The tattoos are way better. Yeah, I'll never give that up. But I'm trying to get away from my build buy stuff all being CC. So that's why I was thinking about some kits. I was thinking about a couple of those new ones that just came out. The clutter one, I really want the clutter kit. And then I was also thinking about the nursery one. It's like the gothic nursery. I love that one. It's so cute. So I was thinking about a couple different ones, but that was one I was thinking of. So like I said, I'm just keeping it super basic. Gonna just do this bathroom really quick, make sure everything looks good to go in here, put a few things around, make it look nice. I want to make it look like people live here, because they do, but at the same time, like, people who know how to clean are gonna live here. And here's the thing too. Colin and Vivian have had a very privileged life, okay? Their parents are both famous. Their mom's a famous painter. Their father is a famous comedian. And their grandmother is a politician on the track to become the president of the Sims world. So they have a beautiful home. They grew up in the lap of luxury. So I think what we're going to have to do for them is have a little bit of a coming to reality moment where they have to be like, listen, we can't afford a maid, and we can't afford the things that we're used to, so we have to like adjust the way that we think about this, the way that we do this. So this is the only thing that I truly renovated, was this third floor. I end up adding the third bedroom up here because there was 2 bedrooms and this wide open landing, and I'm like, I could get another bedroom for people to rent out in this space and not compromise, because there's so much space downstairs. So I do end up adding a third bedroom, and see, like, that's a huge bedroom, and I do put a full-size bed in there, and I tested all of the beds. They do work. Everything is play tested, and I will stick this build on the gallery. It has some CC in it, so just be aware of that. Sorry, like I said, I'm trying to get away from it, but I need some good things to like look at that wallpaper. That's a CC wallpaper. Like, you're not gonna find a wallpaper like that, but that's the wallpaper that I need. It's like the vibe that I'm going for. So I don't know. Anyways, so yeah, so I was kind of like, I wanted to have the room so I could have some people stay there, and I want them to have roommates because roommates bring drama. And Vivian needs some people to bring drama. She just ended the relationship with her baby daddy because he's a piece of crap. So we're going to see how that goes. But for right now, I'm thinking that we'll have maybe 2 or 3 roommates. We'll see. Because if I could do 2 in the room with 3 beds and 1 in the room with the double bed, then that would be great. Or if we want to have more than that, we'll see. I'll put out the thingy for roommates and we'll see what happens. So you guys definitely want to come back for the next episode of the Chaotic Let's Play, and then we will be moving on to do an episode with Polished in the City, which I actually might do Polished in the City next. We'll see. I kind of want to play the next episode in the Foster house because the Foster household, because I want to do the twins' first Christmas or first Winterfest, whatever, and like get some really cute pictures and stuff like that. So I might do that instead of playing Polished in the City. But I do really like Polished in the City. You know what's crazy? I was looking for like those poker thingies that you put next to the fireplace, to like the fire tools, and I could not find them, but I do end up finding them later, so I come back and add them into this room. But Vivian is like such a spoiled princess that she gets like this massive room to herself with a fireplace and like all this stuff. I'm just like, Oh, Vivian, I'm not teaching you. You're not really having a come to reality moment here in your college house because you're living in luxury with your fireplace and adjacent bathroom. I mean, sure, everyone else can use that bathroom too, but it's attached to her room and her room alone. So it's kind of like, okay. I'm not really teaching Vivian very much, but I feel like Vivian is going to be the kind of person that takes a million years to learn any lessons because she literally was like heartbroken by her boyfriend leaving her at the hospital, and then she starts like flirting with her best friend, goes on a date with her best friend minutes after giving birth at the hospital, only to be jealous because her brother is flirting with her best friend because they're football teammates and her brother has a massive crush on him. So, you know, she's never going to learn. She also got together with her best friend, like hooked up with him before she broke up with the baby daddy. So she's never going to learn. Like, he left her at the hospital, so fair, you know, he deserves whatever he gets. But at the same time, don't hook up with your best friend while you're still dating someone or like before you've like ended that relationship. Don't follow Vivian's example. Vivian is a horrible example of how to be an adult, which that's the whole point. Like, if you guys don't know, I'm playing this playthrough because I want to experience chaoticness. I always play like a straight-laced game, like husband and wife and a bunch of kids and a big house, and they have jobs and the kids have jobs and move on in their lives and grow up and all this stuff. But I have never ever played like this, where I just let whatever is going to happen, the chaos, I just let it happen and I stir the pot. Like, her mom got the whim to flirt with her baby daddy, and I'm like, absolutely, we are going to stir that pot. We're going to see where that goes. And oh boy, I don't think y'all are ready. I really don't think y'all are ready. I'm kind of like, well, what am I going to do? This is going to be a disaster, but that's Vivian for ya. But I'm also excited to just see like her become a mom, get into her career, move into like a house or whatever. And I kind of think she might move to the city. That's where her sister is right now. But as a style influencer, I feel like she needs to be in the city. But also, I just think it would be absolutely hilarious to watch Vivian stumble around in the city in her fashion wear, trying to be an icon with 2 kids and no romantic common sense whatsoever. That is comedy gold, and it's a breeding ground for nonsense and bad decisions. And we all know that Vivian, our girl, loves some nonsense and bad decisions. However, I think that Colin is on an entirely different path. That man is on his way to living in like Windenburg or something with the love of his life and being a huge football star, and just totally like the opposite path. Successful, has his head on his shoulders, has a big family with his wife, and is like living the calmest life ever. And then you've got Vivian on the other hand, who's dragging her 2 kids along with her to like every crazy idea that she has, where she's like, we're moving to the city. I could just see it. She's like, guys, listen, it's gonna be great, you're gonna love it. And her kids are like, whatever, mom, okay, can we go live with dad who's a college dropout? I don't know what Sydney's life plan is, but it can't be anything too exciting, that's for sure. So anyways, this room across from Vivian's is, of course, Colin's, because I didn't feel right giving this tiny room to the twins, but I also didn't want a roommate on the same level as Vivian, because that's just inviting drama. There's already going to be drama with the roommates, so I don't need there to be a, like, more of a reason for there to be drama, like proximity. So let's just not do that. Also, I made sure to give them both double beds because I want them to get into as much trouble as possible. Colin is straight-laced, and he is, you know, dedicated and motivated. However, this is college, guys. This is where things happen. But see here, he's got that desk, so I was thinking I might give him a laptop after they move in and have him just, you know, do that. But we'll see. But I'm going to get them like all moved in after Winterfest and after they do their applying to the university and all that stuff. I basically want to move them here, and then I guess I would have to move them before I do all the enrolling, right? Because I have to say that I want to like do college from home. Yeah, that makes sense. Anyways, that's the plan. So I hope you guys are excited. Go ahead and subscribe, ring that notification bell so that you don't miss when I upload a video and so that you can see all the chaotic nonsense that's going to be going on here in the chaotic Let's Play. And then we've got Polished in the City, which is Vivian's older and more put together sister trying to figure out her love life, where she's in love with the mans, and they just started dating, and she brought him home to meet her family, and they are in the process of starting their lives together. They both are business people, and they are rocking it. They're doing amazing. I thought about having her open her own business, but then I thought, no, that's just too much work. And by the way, Tiara, which is her older sister, strikes me more of like a go in, punch out, punch in, punch out, punch in type girl. She wants to enjoy her time at home, and she wants to have a family. So that's kind of what I was trying to do. So here I was trying to give the twins like a basic room. They're not going to be like toddler twins, for a super long time, but I wanted to make sure that they had all the main things that they're going to need, because I'm probably going to leave them up here on this third floor until they have enough skill to like climb down the stairs themselves. That's my plan for now, at least. But and then I just do like the absolute most basic decorating in here for the kids. This is going to be the kids' bathroom, so the roommates have to use this shower with the most adorable shower curtain in the whole world, so they could just get over it. But I just did something super basic and just made sure to like give them everything that they were going to need, make it look nice, and I was trying like to not spend a ton of money, and I was just running out of steam. By the time I got up here to the third floor, I was kind of like, okay, I'm exhausted now. Can we be done? And also, I can't remember the last time I played with roommates. I don't know if they move their own stuff in. I can't remember. I know you have to have like a bed and a bathroom for them, but I can't remember if you have to have anything else. But I am going to wrap this one up here, y'all. I have a bunch of screenshots for you to see every angle of these rooms that I worked on super hard. So I hope you guys enjoy and that you are excited for this Let's Play, just like I am. I'm excited to see what all these people, these characters I have created, get up to. This Foster family has been so much fun to do the high school years with. So I can't wait to see what kind of craziness they get into for the college years. And we'll see where all the romantic love interests end up taking us, and we'll see where we end up as a whole for the story when we get to the next gen, which I'm super excited. We'll have to decide between the twins. But here's the screenshots. Hope you enjoyed.